Hi, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I've been trying to get to a particular estate sale all week. Now, I knew most of what they had I did not personally have interest in. Lots of die cuts, lots of stamps, lots of stuff for that type of crafting. But I knew that they had a few things at least I liked, and I had reached out to them to see if we could do an interview and a tour before the sale, and we had just a mishap of communication. But we talked about it today, and they're going to let me know the next time they have a big craft show, and we will do an interview with the people that run it and get a tour before the sale, and maybe they'll let us do this for a bunch of them. So I spent, out of the 22 we spent, $9 was spent on what I'm going to show you. The rest were some books we picked up. Now, this bottle here was $5. Today was half price. I paid $2.50. I got 36 glass gems. These are the glass. These are plastic or resin. There's 191 little ones, 36 big ones. I paid $2.50 half price. I thought it was 26, but I recounted it was 36. My counting skills are not their best today. And this jar had this weird little hooks that go with it. I don't know. See, it had like hook and eyes here. Then I got this bag for $1. I've got, where did I put the, I think I knocked the bag on the floor. It said 2, I got it for 1. And I got these beautiful stones, which I've bought these off of eBay before, and I paid $2 each. So that was a darn good deal, because then I got all these wonderful necklaces to go with them. So I paid $1 for this. I paid $2.50 for all of these. Let me get a close-up so you can see. Really cute. For acrylic or resin, they're very sparkly. They look every bit as good as the glass, although you can see the ring really reflects in the glass. And somebody, I think the woman, I wish I could have shown you this house. It was an average size, modern, fairly new, 3 bedroom house with a living room, dining room, kitchen, and front living room area, which they made the little tiny front area their office where they checked you out. So the rest of the house, other than the kitchen itself, was completely covered in tables. Tables around the perimeter, tables in the middle, all scrapbooking stuff, this kind of stuff. This stuff, the stickers, stamps. I mean, it had to have been $20,000 worth of inventory. There was a tub of jewelry, but the sale started Wednesday night. The only jewelry that was left was pretty darn pricey. I didn't get any of it because it was just too much. Other than this, which was not with the jewelry. This was actually out in the garage. Oh yeah, the garage. 2-car garage. Tables around the perimeter, and 1, 2, 3 rows of tables in the middle. A double row and a single row. It was a lot of stuff. All crafting. People were just filling their carts at 50% off. And basically the way they did the prices is they took half of the original price, and today I got half of that. So I got these steampunk inspired stamps, or rubber stamps, for $1. And I could not pass those. Let me get them under the light. I just thought those were gorgeous. And then I got these, which is probably what she used to make these. Now I didn't find any of the caps, but she had, I found this one. I couldn't go through it all. It was just too much. My husband can't sit around that long, so he was gracious enough to go with me. He found a chair outside and sat and greeted people as they came in, he said. But they probably used something like this, because when you snap them out of the, when you peel them off, they're a little bit smaller than the picture, I think. But they probably used something like that to make these. So, and then I got, for $2.50, I got, whoops, let me find that again. Big tub here, full of ribbons and gorgeous stuff that I just love. I love this type of ribbon. I'm so excited, and I got it in peach, cream with and without a big, I think that, no, some with tulle, some without. This has the extra tulle to edge. And let me put the light this way. I got purple. I got this peachy color here, and this pink. And I got all kinds of gorgeous, look at this with the rhinestones in it. This is like a velvet. Oh, I'm just so excited. And some gauze ribbon. And some burgundy, and then this beautiful black like the white. Just gorgeous. And then all this metallic stuff as well. All of that for $2.50. And then, like I said, I got the stamp for $1. The paper was 10 cents each. I got these 2 sheets for 5 cents each. I use these when I take pictures for eBay and Etsy. I like to put pretty pictures. Now, this is cardstock. It was $5. I paid $2.50 for this book, and it is really awesome cardstock. This is the kind of stuff that appeals to me. Just really industrial, and, you know, and it's a craft paper type cardstock. I just love it. It's just beautiful. And I paid $2.50 for this book. I don't want to set that on top of the paper. Hold on a minute. Got one more thing to show you from this shopping haul. And what shopping haul for me would be complete without some sequins. So let me see if I can... I'm doing this, I know I've got the camera in my hand, which is dangerous, but there's just no way to do this with the camera standing upright. This is what I was looking for when I went shopping for sequins not long ago. They used to sell tubs. Now this is probably equivalent of 2 or 3 tubs of mixtures at Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and you can't get them anymore. But I mean, these have everything in them. They got stars, they've got these little weird commas, teddy bears. Now some don't have holes, but I can punch those. I mean, they just got so many. There's a balloon. I actually got a bag of balloons I bought from a gal in Ireland. There's butterflies, some more balloons, leaves, giant stars. Those are big. Those don't have holes. Look at these gorgeous flowers I can use for ornaments and such. I mean, here's holly leaves, but they're kind of an odd color. I mean, just amazing. Oh, look at that red. And I got this bucket of sequins for $2.50. Oh, look at a baby rattle. Let me see if I can catch that for you. A baby rattle. And flowers and little swirls even. And she did a lot of, obviously, I mean, I cannot literally put into words the amount of stuff at this estate. So there was one 6-foot table that was just pencils and markers and pens. I mean, it was just incredible. It had to have been around $20,000 worth of inventory, because there were bins after bins after bins of this type of stuff, and the 3-dimensional stickers. I just didn't have time to go through it all. And frankly, there were so many women there, and they would just stand their ground, and they'd pick a hill to work on, and you were not getting into that area. And it wasn't worth waiting for me. I don't need any of it. But they've got birthday cakes in here. Oh, I'm so excited. This was a fun... I didn't even know what all was in here. I just knew that there was a lot of stuff I didn't have. I know, hard to believe, isn't it? So, that is a fun little tray of goodness that I've got to put back in the jar, but I won't do that right now. And then, what else? Then, while I've got you here, I'll show you that I actually went to Hobby Lobby, and I only spent a little bit of money. I didn't buy much. I know. I got some butterflies. These are the hologram ones. I have some plain ones. And then, these were 50% off. I got some black bugle beads for a project. And I needed black beads, because I have a bag of black beads. All different, but I can't find it, and I want to do a project for you guys. So I got the last 2 for $1.50 each on half price, and they didn't have any. They were out of this size tube of black, which is really what I could have used, because for the fronts of the sequins, these quality are fine, but for the edging you want the better. But they were out of the black, and she said they're having trouble getting some inventory, so I couldn't get any black, and she didn't know when they'd be in. So I got those few things, and I also got a big cardboard tree. I don't know if you've been at Hobby Lobby, and they have those big trees that are velvet and different fabrics, and when you turn it over, it's just a hollow cardboard tree. Well, I got the tree for $2.50, a big tall one, and I'm going to do my own. So we'll do that together. That'll be a video I do this year. Not sure what I'm going to do it out of yet, but I'll pick something. I've got some gorgeous velvets and different things we can use. So, and then my daughter blessed me with a lot of stuff. I'll just show you a couple things. She gave me this box of, oops, sorry, I just bumped you. Box of zippers, or bag of zippers, and then there's some clothespins, which I use when I'm beading. These, I have no idea. They look like for making masks, maybe? The metal pieces. I don't think she made any. Tissue paper and a bunch of embroidery floss is what she gave me. And then my neighbor's moving, and she gave me tons of stuff. But I just don't, I can't right now. So if I find some of that stuff and go through it and think you want to see some of it, I will get it out for you. But most of it is not, I don't think, anything, some glues and stuff like that. But anyway, I know I move around too much with the camera, but this was just going to be an impossible one to have a stationary camera because I had to pile it up for you to see. But anyway, just amazing. This alone I was excited about because I bought some beautiful, oops, I just dropped, I bought some of these from my friend Cheryl that are just beautiful. And of course, she threw a bunch more in for me that she used actual pressed flowers. So I was really inspired to use those in some jewelry and stuff. And then now I've got these as well. So it gives me a nice variety. I've got the pressed flowers, and then I've got the little mandalas, and these little weird, these look like a animal print. And then all the butterflies, it looks like a little fairy, mostly butterflies and dragonflies. Just real pretty. So I'm pretty excited. Got a lot of pretties and had to share them with you. And hopefully I can start working with this company and do some some videos for the channel on some of their estate sales where we'll get to go in before the sale and see all the goodies. And if they have, I'm going to tell her if they have any especially beautiful glass collections or art that we'll go in and we can do an interview with them, talk about the property and what the story is, what they're allowed to tell us, and get a tour of all the beautiful things for sale. So I'm hoping maybe we can do a few of those a year of their sales. They were pretty excited about it, but I guess the person in charge of that never got back to me. So it was my fault too. I should have reached back out, but with the bathroom renovation going on in our house, I've been a little distracted. So anyway, so some of this stuff will go on Etsy, and some of it's for me. I haven't decided which is which yet, but you just watch my Etsy shop, which is always linked below, and the stuff I'm not going to use will be listed there. Some will go in my shop, my little booth as well, but most of this is for either my use or a few things might go on Etsy. Not sure yet, but when they go on Etsy, well, I probably won't announce it because I'm just constantly adding stuff, and I haven't for a while. But, you know, if I sell any of this stuff, it'd be in little groupings for a few bucks. So I'm not sure yet. Probably not going to list anything of this yet. I've got other things that I need to get up. But I'm excited I got to go. And you got to remember, I went on day 4. They had Wednesday night, all day Thursday, all day Friday, and there was still a bunch left today. I think they started it at half the list price. I mean, whatever price was on the sticker, they did half that. Then it went down to 25% off yesterday, and then today was 50% off. So there was a lot of crafty ladies there today, filling boxes of stuff. But since I'm not a big scrapbooker, that wasn't anything I really needed, and I don't want to buy a bunch of that to resell. And I know I have a few friends that do that kind of thing, but there was no way to get them on the phone and go through stuff. It was just moving too fast, and you didn't have much space to work in, and it would have been hours to go through it with people. So those of you, you know who you are. That's why I didn't let you know about this, because I knew there'd be no way to do it for you. And with David with me, I couldn't have kept him there longer than I did. So I wish I could have gotten some of the jewelry, but it was just a little pricey. There was 2 necklaces I really wanted. They were $25, so half price was $12. That was a lot. So I didn't buy a lot of the stuff I really liked just because it was too pricey. But the supplies, they tend to be really reasonable on basic supplies. Unpackaged, basic, like these thrown into a jar, they're very reasonable about that. So I get a lot of my crafts from this group. But we will have a video, I'm hoping soon, with them, because they're year-round. Since they're inside, they do these sales year-round. There's really no slow time of year. So I will reach out to her this week and let her know, to let me know if she has any kind of spectacular sale, and we will go visit it. And I can show you around, show you what's for sale. And I'll be going the day before the sale and trying to get it up the day before too. So that'll be a really fun that you guys can see it before any customers see it. So I will be back soon. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope my camera wasn't crazy, because I just knew I had to show you. And I know there was a couple times I moved it around, and I do apologize, but it's just there was no way to do this. I just don't have any room. This is my work table right now. It's just stuff I'm going through. Well, that's going away in a minute, but stuff I'm going through. Those are those sequins I bought that I showed you. Cookie cutters, those calendars I just showed you. Papers I got to go through. It's just stuff. It's really only about an hour of work to get it organized, and that's going to be what I do when I start editing, when I start uploading this video. But this tray here is the next project I'm doing for you. It'll be a Halloween one. I think you'll enjoy it. And that's about all for now. So I hope you're having a good weekend, and I will be back soon. Bye.